Tech workers at Compass laid off due to housing market slowdown. There's some truth to this, and I'm going to comment on this because for many of you that are affiliated with Compass or know of Compass, or may have worked with somebody at Compass, or just haven't even heard of Compass, like Compass has did huge moves through the years, and their strategy at that time was they had this massive war chest, and they were just gobbling up teams and brokerages so that they become the top brokerage. Now, at that time, many years ago, when I was tracking this, they had the opportunity to become their own MLS, because if they controlled a majority of the listings, they control the power. I mean, think about New York. New York, it's all controlled by brokers, right? Because there's no real public MLS there. It's controlled by the top companies that own all the listings, so they control everything, right? And Compass had somewhat of a chance to do that because they gobbled up a lot of talent. They had generally a higher percent market share, but the challenge is you can't gobble up like 90%, right? So you can't gobble up everyone. So you had a good market share, but it was very hard to do that. And number two is was that sustainable, right? Because they're acquiring people by paying them a lot of money to move their team from one brokerage to another. And that was their incentives. And then over time, they said they were a tech company and they're doing all these different things. And they're saying we have all this innovation, and then that way we can get our valuations higher. And now the truth is a lot of things are really unraveling because they have been burning and losing a lot of money every year. Look at their books. It's not good. They laid off another 3,000, they have 3,000 people in the Bay Area. They continue to have their second round of layoffs, and they're cutting back in tech, so-called tech. I'm not sure what real tech they actually have per se, but they're cutting back significantly. And then because of this, they're likely going to be also seeing other people and other groups leave. So that the move from agents are also leaving too, right? Because people are realizing, hey, look, should I still stay here? All my perks are the same. Okay, my perks are gone. The tech is a lot. I don't really use the tech, or the tech is not that useful. And then I'm paying a lot of money to the brokerage. Like, does it still make financial sense for me, especially in a market that we're in a downturn and it's a shrinking market? And so then a lot of people are ultimately making their moves, right? And so that's the inherent challenge that they have to deal with. So if you're an agent at Compass, and this is a separate segment now, if you're an agent at Compass, we need to talk. I need to talk to you. You need to explore options at my platform at EXP. We need to see if it's the right fit. And we'll do the math breakdown. We'll do the future breakdown too of how confident you are with the current brokerage. And that way you can make a decision for yourself. Is this the right time for a move? But for everyone else, it's going to continue to be interesting to see. They're going to go through a lot of challenges moving forward because of their model. Just fundamentally, wasn't a profitable model to begin with. Just ask anybody. I've asked the people that work there. I was like, wow, you're getting paid what? And you give them what? How does this math even add up? Unless it's like a straight up, just pretty much like a Ponzi scheme. The math doesn't even add up, right? And so it was really bizarre for a long time. And now if they want to try to rebalance it, or they're actually making more money from their agents and the sign-on bonus they're giving them, then the question is, will the agents stay? And the answer is probably not. And that's why you see a very big move continue to happen within Compass. And you're going to see more and more hurt and pain in this brokerage because of the model that they have been set up.